right, so we have some really cool stuff here. This is like way up my alley. So, state your name and your company.
Rickert, Perfect Fish Designs.
Sweet. And where's like your place of business normally at?
Well, in Pittsburgh generally, but I also own Eljay's Books in Dormont, so
Nice.
I sell my stuff at Eljay's.
Very nice. So awesome. So and like what made you want to? Because this is definitely very unique yet adorable and sort of scary in a good way type of product. So like what made you want to what made you get into this?
I started making the bunnies because I just like making bunnies, and I came up with a pattern, and I made like 10 of these bunnies.
Yeah.
And one of my friends came over and said, "Can you make it like it's messed up, like an eye is missing, and like maybe like half in the air?" And so I did one for him that looked just very like worn out. And then I thought, if I made this green, this would be a zombie. And so then there were zombies, and then there were monster slayers to fight the zombies, and then there were Frankensteins and vampires, and
there's
it
nothing
just
wrong
kind of
with
went from
that.
there. The basic pattern is really simple, and I can make little changes to it that make a very drastic difference in the look. So there are like 1,000 iterations I can make out of one pattern.
Oh, absolutely.
These wizards are actually made off of the bunny pattern. Take off the ears, change the arms a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's the same. It's all the same basic pattern.
Yeah. Now, have you always been into like the arts and crafts thing, or like what? Like when did you pick it up? Like
my grandmother taught me to crochet when I was probably 7 or 8 years old. So I started doing like scarves and blankets, and then she taught me lace crochet, which is very, very fine. And I started doing doilies.
Yeah.
I got really into that end of things, and I had a great aunt who crocheted dolls. And years after I'd seen her making them, I thought, oh, you can make dolls. I want to learn this, and got pattern books and just basically taught myself.
Awesome.
So when I see something I like, I want to make it. I don't want to buy it, I want to make my own in it. So
yeah, definitely. So now do you plan to just keep running it yourself, or do you want that's the way to go.
One of the reasons I started selling this stuff is because I had made so much. I couldn't afford to buy more supplies, and I was getting backed up with dolls, so I thought I should go out and sell these. But for me, the joy of it is making everything myself, doing it all with my own hands. So even if it means I can only grow to a certain point, I really like having complete control over it.
Aww.
This is what I do when I go home from work every day. I go home and I make things.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Some people, they just sit and watch TV when they go home from work.
I can't do it.
Not
idle hands are the devil's plaything.
Exactly. Now, do you have a website or anything where people...
I do. PerfectFishDesigns.com. I have a blog there where I detail whatever craft I'm working on that week, because it might be tatting lace, it might be chainmail, it might be origami. It's something different all the time, and I also maintain a store there.
Nice, awesome. And you also sell them at Eljay's Used Books.
Eljay's Used Books in Dormont, absolutely.
I love Eljay's Used Books.
Yay, I love Eljay's too.
They're awesome. So, all right, well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.